Guys, let's settle down. I'm Mr. Conan, and I'll be.
Wait, your last name is Colin?
No, that's my first name. As I was saying.
So your name is Conan, as in Conan the Barbarian?
Something I have to tell you. There's something I haven't told anyone before.
Something I have to tell you too.
You go first.
No, yourself more important. You go first.
Let's go at the same time.
Alright. On three. 1, 2, 3. We need to break up.
I'm destined to save the world from forces of evil. Wait, what? You're breaking up with me?
Wait, no, you go first.
Okay, fine. When I was a boy, my father told me I was destined for great things. He said,
"You are destined for great things." Now, son, I've never told you this. You're the son of a god. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wait, that means you aren't my real dad. That means Mom had an affair with a real man because you were too weak. All of that may be true, but I raised you as my own.
and then he found this mirror portal thing that took him to an alternate dimension, and he got captured by this evil king who's trying to take over that dimension, and he used the portal mirror to come over to this dimension and take us over too. But I'm not really sure, so what were you saying?
Well, I was saying that we need to break up. So, yeah. Bye.
No!
Special delivery for Colin.
Dear Conan, I wrote these lines down on a sheet of paper so you wouldn't have to memorize another one of John's crappy monologues in your free time. Anyway, this is the mirror portal that I used to take to the other alternate dimension. I'm being saved by the evil king, or captured. Don't come try to rescue me, blah blah blah, foolproof plan. I think I got the gist of it. Blue skinny root, I can too!
By the way, here's your Ronald McDonald costume. Cotton candy. Double ranch. It's a panda hat. It's a corn on the cob. Panda tits.
Okay.
He tells me to slay a dragon, and I slay a dragon. He tells me to watch after his dog, Mr. Fluffykins, and I watch after his dog, Mr. Fluffykins. He tells me to clean the entire castle, including scrubbing the toilets, vacuuming the bowling alley, and reshingling the entire roof.
Oh my god.
I slaughtered like 300 guys in BT. This one guy thought he could do a butterfly kick. So I was like, hey, broski, brother, potato, clippers, watch and learn.
Ah, he always does this!
Why is son only using him for labor?
Because he makes some pretty good jambalaya. Anywho, time for me to explain to you my plan for the domination of not only this realm, but the one on the other side of the mirror.
But, no, Pete, what if they happen to have a spy? And he hears our entire plan. And then he goes back to his superiors, and they deploy countermeasures, and then they ruin our entire plan just because you wanted to tell your plan in this big open room. I mean, if you spies?
Blah! consists of 3 parts. Part 1. Hello? No, I didn't order Jimmy John's. Oh my God, no. I didn't order Jimmy John's. Wow, that was speedy fast.
Here's a sandwich. And it's delicious. Dr. Pepper 10. Only 10 manly calories. Oh, and by the way, on my way here, I saw this guy come from the airport. I think his name is Conan. He said something like, "We're gonna stop the evil king from taking over 2 dimensions." Or something bogus like that. Anyways, just thought I would let you know. Gotta dash. Bye.
Thinks he's going to stop me, does he? Time to let loose the hounds. Lead guards!
Yes, sir.
Assemble the guards and bring me this. Conan.
Yes, sir. I'll use my kung fu skizzles. Stop the evil king from taking over 1 dimension, but 2 dimensions.
Who are you?
I'm Colin.
Like Conan the Barbarian.
It meant being ostracized from society and generally being made a scapegoat. One unfortunate was teased and goaded by his fellows into such a rage that he killed the one person that cared for him, his poor, unsuspecting wife. In savagery and pain, she died, and her spirit did not pass on to the other side. It was intercepted by the earth goddess Gaia, and like 1,000 female souls to come, it was held and nurtured deep and around Hades in the cavern soul. The Olympian goddesses foresaw a time when man would forget the old gods, and that they themselves would fade into the distance without followers. They decided to create a society of women to act as guides and teachers and to spread the word of Olympus far and wide. Zeus was neutral on the scheme, while Ares was openly hostile to the idea. However, Athena, Aphrodite, Demeter, and Hesta, led by Artemis with the help of Hermes, traveled to the cavern of souls and used their power to release the souls there contained. The female souls rained down upon a remote lake in Greece, and new bodies formed from the clay in the mud at the bottom of the lake. Thus were born the race of the Amazons.
What do you say?
Basically, I am from the same race as Wonder Woman.
Why didn't you just say that in the first place?
Well, we only have about 35 minutes to do this show, so my directors decided to put my entire backstory into 1 paragraph. Also, I'm here to help you rescue your father and destroy the evil king. Also, I have a rich backstory with the lead guard, so we'll probably have a big fight later, so remember that.
Well, geez, don't ruin the ending for us.
Sorry. Anyways, we should go get your father. He's currently being held in one of those prisons that double as a comedy club, so they're doubly hard to get into.
Don't worry. I have a foolproof plan. Well, I guess there's no room for me.
And then Peter said, "That's not a sinner, that's my mother."
So wait, which guy is your dad?
He's the guy that's going to be telling the really bad jokes. When I say real bad, I don't mean mystery meat on Monday's bad. You know, it's not even as bad as going to Nebraska for a vacation. It's worse than Arnold Schwarzenegger in my eyes. I mean, it's really bad.
All right, got it. So when we find him, what are we going to do?
I haven't gotten that far yet.
It's going crazy. And then the moth starts crying. Just starts crying. So Clyde goes up to him and hands him the trophy recently bestowed upon him by the Rock and Roll Bomb. It says, "Here, I want you to have this trophy." The moth says, "But I lost. Why do you want me to have this?" And he says, "I never want to see a moth ball."
You're so childish. Just let us get to the king and I won't beat you up.
All right, enough talk. Let's fight.
a mothball.
That's not funny.
Why is it funny? Is it a joke?
Yeah, you want to hear it?
Yeah, I love jokes.
Well, there's this moth and there's this fly.
All right, that's enough. People with hands, you and me, let's go.
All right, boss. What do you say, Leo? Let's do it, eh?
Oh man, that hurt. Oh no, I'm sorry, everybody's dance today. Oh no. Oh man, jeez. Oh man. Alright, that one was the worst. Okay. Oh my goodness, my son's blood loss. Son. Something I've always wanted to tell you. Remember, the fork goes on the left side of the plate.
All right. All right. All right, Evil King. I challenge you to an eating contest.
All right, but I pick the food.
Fair enough.
Round one. Windex. And a low Windex.
Little too much.
Why did you do that?
That was a terrible idea.
Round two. Mayonnaise.
Like it starts on the left or the right side?
The right.
All left.
You got the distance there. Oh, I don't feel so good.
It's all right.
What is happening? Oh, why am I getting so sick?
You didn't put the fork on the left side